So the biggest focus in the talk was around, yes, the trends, but focusing mainly on television, on radio, on print media, and on technology and digital, so on our social media, on our devices. And some of the trends that I spoke about were, one, how more TV adverts, especially TV adverts that play during prime time, need to be more engaging, need to transfer the message that's happening on the screen to my digital world, because the reality of the situation is young people live in the digital space on their phones. When it comes to radio, I spoke about how, and something people don't know a lot of, that when you're wanting to speak to millennials and or young people, radio exists to them in two forms: online radio and campus radio. So it's a very, very big mediums, and it's mediums that we still feel that brands are neglecting and not seeing the value and or power with regards to dictating what they think should be cool to young people, right? And moving along to then print magazines and publications, and how, first of all, we always carry off the notion that print is not dying. So everyone feels as if print is dying, oh my God, young people don't care about print media. That's not true, they do care. However, print is changing form. So print is now seen by young people in a combination or in relationship with the actual magazine and the online magazine or its online version. The difference is from the two, right? And when it comes to brands and capitalizing on that, how can a brand bring a message that speaks to both those worlds? Again, speaking the message that was taken back from TV. And yeah, so those were the main insights that I spoke about and tips. I think my top three, and these are top three because I feel as if they're the ones, they're the most niche and special, I think. So one would be campus radio. I still do feel, when I did research around campus radio, the figures, the traction. I mean, when looking at campus radio stations and their social media pages, they carry things like 200,000 likes and followers. They post engagement on their shows, on those shows. Because if you think about it, I mean, on those platforms, because if you think about students, they don't have airtime to call into the show. So a lot of what's happening is they're writing on the Facebook group, they're tweeting the radio station, and that's happening a lot. And I feel as if brands are not capitalizing on that. Secondly, so I've said campus radio stations and supporting media around that. And then I would also say existing media on campus. So something that I feel as if brands don't sort of look at is how, if you spend time, if you look at the time span of a student, they spend most of their day on campus. Whether it be for academic or recreational, they are there. But if you look at brands' existence on campus, it's very limited. And when you're looking at sort of the laws and the logistics around that, universities are not very adverse to brands having adverts on campus or launching products, but you don't see a lot of brand engagement. You see it momentarily or occasionally, so brands want to go at O Week, brands want to go June before we go to holiday, brands want to go when it's spring. You know, but what the key is, when having that constant engagement with the youth market, with Afro-millennials, it says to us, you care about us, you're coming back for us over and over again. And then the third one would definitely be social media influencers. I think the argument or the conversation around peer-to-peer is the biggest, has been going on, and I still do feel has not been capitalized enough by brands. However, with me saying that, if you look into doing peer-to-peer, try make the experience as genuine as possible. So don't dictate to the influencer what you want them to do. Ask them what you could do using the brand and or product that you'd be launching. So that's my top three.